Hello and welcome back to Back Pocket News for the 31st of March. I'm Naito.
And I'm Aussie Gameboy. Coming up on the show today, we have OG StarCraft making a comeback, Halo had some championships, Mass Effect lets you get creative, Breath of the Wild's on PC, and Power Rangers has a new game. Starting off with the first story today, and StarCraft is back in its most purest form. If you don't already own the original StarCraft, a build is available for public testing, which can be downloaded from the Battle.net forums. If you do plan on playing online, you will need to make a PTR account, but an account is not needed if all you plan to do is play the campaign. The game can be downloaded for just 1.5 gig of your data and is compatible with Windows 7, 8.1 and 10. Moving on to number 2 now, and there's a little bit of dismay in the Halo World Championships venue for this year.
It sure is. With a grand prize of $1 million US, which is about 1.3 million AU, you'd think that there would be a lot of hype for an event such as the Halo World Championships, right? Well, to put it lightly, the people in charge didn't seem to think carefully or plan much for the event. To put it more realistically, they fucked up. 343 Industries led a surprising championship this year by choosing a venue that looks C-class in every way. The championship last year was a great success with many people coming, but this year, the images show almost the opposite. There are a couple of groups here and there watching the event, and not much else. This has got to be a lack of interest or something. Step up your game, man. Moving on to number 3 now, and Mass Effect like you've never seen it before. Honestly, like you've seen it before.
For all its flaws, Mass Effect Andromeda does have one thing going for it: its character creator. In this universe, everybody is able to achieve their inner Barjo thanks to futuristic makeup and tattoo options. Cue montage.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head? And this is where I grew up. I think the president owner fixed it up. I never knew we ever went without. The second floor is hot for sneaking out. And this is where I went to school.
Moving on to number 4 now, where the devs over at CMU have breathed some life into the wild.
For those of you who wanted to play Breath of the Wild but didn't want to fork out for a Switch or own a Wii U, you can now put your mind at ease. A PC emulated version of the game is coming along swimmingly. Although not perfect and still a little buggy, the emulation running in CEMU has improved drastically over the last month.
This does start to bring up the question of whether you should emulate it or not. The main argument for emulation is to preserve older games, but Breath of the Wild is barely a month old. Sure, it's not available officially on PC or in 4K, but developers need money for food too. Finally, coming in at number 5 today, and who would have thought that a Power Rangers mobile game wouldn't suck?
Not me. Power Rangers Legacy Wars is a freemium mobile game from developer Enway. The game sees players assembling teams of the multicolour heroes to fight against each other in this 2.5D versus fighting game. It uses a shard-based system for collecting your Rangers.
The combat uses a rock, paper, scissors system with strikes, breakers, and defense. It sees you swiping around the screen to move your character back and forth and tapping on abilities when you have enough action points to use them. The abilities have a color associated with them which links up to the type that they are: strike, breakers, or defense. Having only played the tutorial myself, my view is probably a little bit skewed, but I did enjoy it. It's got a nice balance between reaction time and strategy. I'll definitely be taking a bigger look at it.
That's it from us today. Question of the day: are you a Power Ranger, and if so, what is your colour?
Let us know in the comments below or over on Twitter at BackPocket4. Do the like and subscribe thing, and keep your eyes peeled on this channel as we do have a big announcement coming in the following days. But for now, Aussie Gameboy out.
Naito, out.